Okay, and 3, 6. There you go. You're welcome, sir. Here you go. Okay, right there. Yeah, we just got you one guy.
Large? 2 larges, actually. Thank you.
It's my pleasure to welcome you all to the first Warrior on the Water fishing tournament. Our hosts, the Spokane Tribe, thank you very much. As you can tell, we have 40+ vets who are going to enjoy the day fishing with 22 boat captains. And this is going to be an example of the dedication that we provide for you, for your service, and your dedication to our country. Amen. We appreciate a lot of the folks that are volunteers here are also vets, and we've got maybe 40+ volunteers that have put this area together, and for the later on this afternoon down in the tent area. Everyone's going to get a prize. It's like that. You know, you fish, but you're going to get a prize. Some of the prizes will be a little bit better than the others, but everybody's going to get one. Now from the tribe, Pat Moses, please.
So it's good to see you here. This event, for many centuries, since the beginning of time, salmon came up this river here until they put Cooley Dam in. So fishing was a way of life for people for centuries. That was the main food source at one time, was salmon. So you fishing today reminds me of how people would fish at one time. But our people, this was for a way of life. A lot of history in this area. Right across the river, a place called Fort Spokane was built a number of years ago in the late 1880s. It was there for fort and a school later on. So it brings back a lot of memories coming down here and thinking of people that I knew from this part, what we call the West End. At one time, our people believed everything had a spirit, especially the water. Everything that grows from the land has to have water. Everything lives has to have water. So water was a sacred thing. And even today in ceremonies, in sweat lodge, water is used for that purpose. So we asked the grandfather today, the creator today, to watch over us as you're on the boats fishing, make this a fun event, safe event. But our people for water was a special thing that they would honor and pay respect to, because everything has to have water. I brought a little bit of smudge here. Many of our ceremonies, smudge is used to kind of cleanse anything that's negative energy and negative thoughts, whatever's around here. You come down here, just feel the positive thing, a lot of love. And seeing these photographs of fallen warriors kind of touched my heart. On Memorial Day, I go down and put flags on the veterans' graves up here on the Spokane Reservation. It's always an honor to do that. When I do that, I think of all of the warriors that have fought in World War I, World War II, Korea, Vietnam. I knew many of those people that served the country, but they're now on the other side. So I thought of those people today coming down here that are no longer here, that I worked with in Force and Fire Control, served the military with. So their spirits are with us all the time.
Stand by. Hold. Stand. Hold. Port. Arm. Away. Hold. Colors. Hold. Reset. Hard. Colors. Colors turn. Hard.
Just before, one last thing, I'd like to show our appreciation to my brother Kelly. And all the volunteers who put this organization together and organized for the morning, your lunch, and for the barbecue this afternoon. And with that, I don't think we have anything else, so we could always say, start your engines and move down to the boats.
Does everybody know your boat assignments? All the vets, you guys know your boat assignments?
What we're looking for is we want the rods to just have a little bit of kick to them.
Gotcha, yeah.
If they're just getting pulled and there's no tick to them, you're not on the bottom. So that's the key to watch for the bottom.
Gotcha. So it's just that weight hitting the bottom.
Yeah.
Because it's, yeah.
So again, fishing for kokanee salmon, a little different.
Get it back.
Get the net. Eric, I'll do the camera.
Nice, man. Yeah, baby.
That's on the board.
Nice.
Hey, you might be the winner of the tournament so far.
With these walleye, you got the spines on top.
Yeah.
And they also got like perch things on there.
Oh, yeah.
Gill plates.
Oh, on the gill. Oh, yeah.
With those right there.
Yeah.
Get you. So be careful of those. And on their gill plate back here where my thumb's. And when to hold them, I kind of just.
This is that one.
Here we are.
Fishing.
It's a waypoint too.
Yeah, baby.
Nice one, baby.
In the net.
Well done.
Knock that one in 30-something feet.
Yeah. Kind of coming back in. It's 32 right here. It was right on the, of course, the waypoint. Just watch those spines. Yeah, we took Jeremy's grandpa out
We got Chris hooked up with his third fish already.
Third fish.
We better give Matt another turn then. Oh, he came off?
Came off. Yep. Oh.
Womp, womp, womp.
There's one. You're, it went down.
This one?
Kind of quick, yeah, but went away, I guess. Wasn't a snag. It kind of.
Yeah, I saw it out of the corner of my eye too. Oh. On this one.
Is there one more?
Yeah.
Matt, get it.
You got one too?
Nope.
Oh yeah.
Got Matt hooked up with his second one today.
Oh yeah.
Get it, buddy.
There it is, man. I can feel it biting.
Yes, sir. You got it.
Oh yeah, there he is. Woohoo!
It's in the net.
Probably. Awesome.
What do we call those, Eric?
That right there is an eater. Or you call them a taco.
It'll fit nicely in a tortilla.
This camera mount almost needs to be on the backside. Eric,
What's that?
camera mount almost needs to be on the backside.
Yeah, I can actually maybe put one back there too. That'd be a good idea.
Catch one for the video.
What's that?
Catch one for the video.
I'm trying.
You'll get there. And that's another thing. I don't know if you guys have noticed, but if it starts to feel like it's like looks like it's snagging up a little bit more, that's when you'll like do a reel or two to get it, because it's just dragging a little too much on the bottom then.
Gotcha.
So then how did you guys get connected up with these guys? Did they call you? Did they put out like an all call?
Oh, snag. Oh, there you go. There you go.
it was my dad's neighbor. So my dad's like, hey, they're looking for boat captains if you're interested. So I signed up.
There you go. Awesome. I'm glad you guys are here. I really am.
Yeah.
Very thankful.
Thank you guys.
Super thank. I'm so. There's just a lot of thankful. A lot of thankful. I mean,
that whole gathering this morning and looking at how many people showed up for the first time, I'm like, very cool. It only gets bigger.
Yeah. Truth.
These events get bigger, really.
Truth.
So Eric and I also do an event they call Cast for Kids. We do disabled kids fishing.
And that's
out of the
Air Force Base.
Air Force Base
Clear Lake.
Clear Lake.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
One more time. What's the name?
Cast for Kids.
Cast
for Kids Clear Lake. Very, very cool, fun event. They
fish.
every kid gets a little plaque with their picture and the boat captain in it.
Oh, nice.
They do it's a free lunch, and every kid gets a shirt and a tackle box and a fishing pole.
Oh wow.
Go, I fished with this kid, and he caught a bunch of fish. He had a blast, though. So
Nice.
I let him drive the boat, and I'm like telling him, like, all right, you can drive the boat, but just don't touch the throttle. And he's like a little kid, so I'm standing like right behind him. And as soon as I look away, he's like, I'm like, bro, we just had this conversation. He's like, I know, but I have a hard time listening. Fair enough. How deep is it here, Eric?
21.
Okay. And then, like, see these lines have fluorocarbon on it.
Right.
My rods have braid on them.
Braid and then a leader. I saw that.
So I am a huge believer in braid. I only run braid for all of my fish, for all my rods, no matter what I'm fishing for.
Really?
Yeah.
So do you run? So if you're fishing for kokanee, do you?
You
run
my
braid?
Same exact rods. I use these for kokanee, trout, walleye, sockeye salmon.
Okay.
And those reels have 65-pound braid on it, so I'll put those reels on my salmon rods.
Yeah.
And catch salmon with those reels on different rods.
Gotcha. So then, do you have to run the snubbers with them, or is it?
I run.
Or does the braid?
I'll run a bumper, which a bumper is usually like 100-pound mono.
Right.
And then no, just a leader.
Just regular leader.
Or mono fluorocarbon leader.
Yeah.
It's just you gotta. With the braid, you just got to be a little bit wider and let the rod do the work, right?
Yeah.
Like it's no jerking, nothing like that. Like just to let that tip do the work.
Yeah, fair enough. Because I don't run bumpers really,
right?
But I have kokanee rods, Eagle Craw, the cheap ones. I brought the cheap ones, the Eagle Craws, and they do a lot of. Well, this looks like almost.
On that one.
Yeah. So maybe just give them both like one reel each, because see they're really on the bottom there. It just gets rocky or we get a little bit more shallow, but really we're just looking for that subtle, so that means you're probably dragging a little more than we want.
Oh, okay.
So then what you can do is you could bring it up, like you give it like 3 or 4 reels, like, and see that one's still on the bottom, but it's a lot less now. And then if it's too many reels, you can just pull a couple feet out. At least on these ones you can pull out. I don't know if those ones you can pull out. Those ones you might have to push the button.
That's awesome, because people just teaching me or whatever, I've always run just sort of mono.
Just fish on.
There's a ton down there too.
Yeah, there it is. Look at that sucker.
Woo!
That's a decent size one too. I like it.
Nice.
Oh,
Quick
nice.
release.
And just put that back in the rod holder, get it back fishing, make sure the worm's fine, and
Sweet.
back.
You want to put it in there, Jeremy?
I get it.
Jeremy, this is so good.
Oh yeah.
It's money.
It's good fish.
Is that the biggest one we got so far?
I think so. Yeah.
Don't bleed him yet. It's pretty close. Yeah, go ahead and bleed him. Screw it. I don't think they'll lose that much. Oh, fish on here.
Fish on there, Chris.
Well, reel it in.
Oh, that's yours.
I'm taking care of your fish.
Fish off.
Oh, okay.
Sorry, man. This is what it's about.
We're out here with our Warriors on the Water event. We got our 2 guys in the back of the boat right now. We got them on some walleye. We got one nice fish in the box. I think we maybe got like 6. I don't want to talk too loud. We got boats all around us, and this is a tournament, so you don't want to give out all our secrets yet. So, yeah, fighting a little bit of wind, fishing about 26 feet of water, sometimes into 30, even shallower in other spots, but we're finding them. We just got to keep grinding. We still got a few more hours to go, and we're going to get it done. Hopefully put these guys on the board.
You guys having fun?
Oh yeah. This is great.
You got one on?
That looks like a good size one.
Pull it back. Swim it to the net.
Good job, Chris.
All right. Well, I have finally hooked and landed.
A fish. Good fish.
Very cool.
All right.
Hook it skills. Hey! I think that's what separates the good walleye anglers from like the mediocre or average walleye anglers is really working the rods a lot.
Yeah.
That's nice.
So just changing depths and constantly.
Yeah, like because we went deep, so we let out a lot of line, and then we came up shallow, about 10 or 15 feet difference in depth.
Right.
So then we need to make up that line that we let out. So we need to bring it back to the boat.
Gotcha.
And that's why we've just like all our rods started snagging.
Yeah.
Because there's just so much line out there, so that bottom bouncer like get hung up easier. And just knowing how to adjust and learning that, like fishing obviously more helps you with that,
Right.
doing this type of fishing. But really, like that's the difference of putting a lot of fish in the boat to maybe a couple or none.
Right.
So sometimes those might be light bites.
Yeah, that's
So
what I
if you
was
start,
wondering.
like if you're starting to learn the rod technique, you think
Yeah.
it might be, don't be afraid to go like that and just see if it sets the hook. And if it does, great. If not,
Oh,
you might
okay.
need to pull foot out to let the line hit the bottom again.
Okay.
I'm staying on my track.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm not going to veer away. We're catching them all out of 26.
Oh, really? That's why that's your job, Mr. My job.
Exactly, deckhead. Hey, deck's getting dirty. Swab that.
Lift up, straight up, straight up. There you go. Oh,
Oh,
popped off.
that's
See,
not
that's
good.
why you gotta
look.
when you lift up, like,
Yeah.
you kind of went like that. Kind
Yeah,
of jerk still,
let
you
it
gotta go.
go straight up. Okay.
Oh, he's there though.
Right there.
I thought he got snagged. Awesome.
I started lifting and I'm like, oh wait, fish there. Oh, deep for the net.
Okay.
Keep him down in the water. Let him swim. Now lift the rod tip up.
Whew. That's a nice one there.
Decent fish there.
Yeah.
Definitely would have found bigger ones up here.
Yeah, we were finding bigger ones here yesterday.
Hey, you want to do that while I
You take video, Matt.
You're in charge. You're the camera.
Don't
All
suck.
right.
I'll give you a job. This is definitely the biggest one of the day.
It's good fish.
Good job.
Still not a monster, but it is getting bigger, and that's what we're looking for.
Good.
Set it back in the rod holder. Got him?
I got you.
He's like, it's got me.
All right. Nice fish.
Fish.
Good job, fellas.
Well done.
like it. You guys pay attention and listen, and now I don't even have to.
Eric, how deep of water are we in? I'm kidding.
Fish on.
Fish on. Yeah, buddy.
Easy to the boat, swim right in the net. It's a good one.
That looks like a great one, yeah.
It's a good one.
That's a good one.
It's in the boat.
Yeah.
Woo!
No.
Sorry.
What can I grab?
Maybe the bigger one. Fine. That's gonna be a good fish, so take your time. Let him get the net. Got Matt hooked up again. The net, there you go.
That's a little bit bigger one.
Yeah, that's a better one. That's good fish, man.
Ooh. Yeah, nice one.
Sweet.
I caught him a fish.
There you go.
Hey, 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 that's a good one. So I say it's been a while since we've gotten one.
Woo. Yeah.
Good fish.
There she is.
Good fish.
Yeah. Fish tacos.
That one's been going off, huh?
Yes. Yep, there it is.
Good job, Chris.
It was good. Sure was getting warm out there.
Yeah, I know. It's so hot.
Water on.
I'll drop them in, Eric.
And then we're gonna need the name and well, the type. Okay, what is it? 1.5.
Or Matt Cox and
Yeah, Chris got
Chris got.
Okay, Matt Cox got one. 1.5 pounds. What was it?
Walleye.
Walleye. Over. Okay, okay, 1-4.
1-4?
1-4.
Thank you.
Who was that?
Guess what, guys? You're in first and second place.
Woohoo! And name.
Chris Kelly?
Yep.
Chris Kelly.
Number 6. The boat was number 6.
Boat 6. But the,
Don't
for
drop
the
him in the
first
water.
one, that was Matt Cox.
Matt Cox.
That was boat number 6, Matt Cox. Over.
Matt Cox in first place.
Woo!
For now. For now.
How big?
Second.
Nice. How big was the 1.5, 1.4? Holy crap. You had to trade some fish line with you. Trade some fish line with you.
Got it, brother.
All right. How'd you guys do?
Nice. We got a couple.
Okay.
Yeah, we were out pretty hard on the walleye at first, but we did okay.
Yeah.
We're not in the running with you guys. You'll see why.
We got you're gonna be on Randy Butler. Randy Butler. We appreciate you coming. Congratulations on your walleye. We really appreciate you coming out. Congratulations, and want to let you know that you won. All right. Thank you very much. And
I don't bite.
right on, guys. Right on. Pick up your prize. Y'all good? We're good.
I can wait.
Thanks, guys.
Right around the corner, so
Okay.
we'll leave it there for now.
Well, that wraps up Warriors on the Water 2022. Got to fish with Matt and Chris. It was awesome. Put a lot of smiles on their face. Was able to teach them a little bit about the walleye fishery here. Some fillets in the freezer for them. So hopefully they enjoy that, learn a little bit. I appreciate you guys always watching the videos, liking, subscribing, sharing. Thanks again to Eric for inviting me, taking me out. Always an awesome time to fish with Eric. I'm sure we're going to do it again very soon. You guys see more of our videos. If you guys have any questions about the fishery, feel free to message me. Love to help you guys out. Thanks again for watching.
Thanks.